Hello students, in this lecture we are going to see the second lecture on partial differential equation of first order. Now in this lecture we are going to see the origin of first order partial differential equations. Now if the number of independent variables in the problem under discussion is 2 or more, when such is the case of dependent variable is likely to be a functions of more than one variable, so that it possesses not ordinary differential or not ordinary derivatives with respect to a single variable, but the partial derivative with respect to the several variables. Okay, now we will see the examples based on this. Now let's see the example. Find partial differential equation which characterized by the equation x square plus y square plus z minus c bracket square equal to a square, where equation represents set of all the sphere lying whose center lying on z axis and a and c are the arbitrary constant. Now to find out its partial differential equation, see the solution of this solution. Now here our equation is x square plus y square plus z minus c bracket square is equal to a square. Now this is called equation 1. Now we differentiate this equation with respect to x and y. Then what happened there? So differentiating equation 1 with respect to x and y. So first differentiate this equation with respect to x, then we will get twice x plus. So after taking derivative of y with respect to x, we will get 0 plus. So z is functions of x and y. Okay, we know that z is function of x and y. Then we get 2 times z minus c into derivative of z by x is equal to derivative of constant will be again 0. So dividing throughout by 2, then this equation becomes x plus z minus c into by z by x is equal to 0. But what we have, by z by x has value p and by z by y has value q. Remember this. So substituting this value we get here, which implies that the equation will be x plus z minus c into p is equal to 0. Call this as equation number 2. Also differentiate. So first we have differentiate with respect to x. Now differentiating with respect to y. Then we get, so first differentiating x with respect to y will get 0 plus differentiating twice y square with respect to y will get twice y plus, because here z is function of x and y, so we get 2 times z minus c and derivative of z with respect to y which is equal to 0, which implies that dividing both sides by 2 we get y plus z minus c into by z upon by y is equal to 0. But value of by z by y is q, then we get, so y plus z minus c into q which is equal to 0. Call this as equation number 3. We have equation number 2 and equation number 3. Now we eliminate the constant of that between these two element constant. So here z minus c is and here z minus c term are same. Therefore we remove this term. Now we solve this equation for z minus c. Then therefore what we get? So here x is equal to minus z minus c into p, which implies that x upon p will be, so after multiplying by minus side we get c minus z, and from this equation what happened? Y is equal to minus z minus c into q, which implies that value of y upon q is equal to, after multiply by minus sign we will get c minus z. So value of c minus z is x upon p, and here again c minus z is y upon q. So equating these two terms, then what happened? So which implies that x by p is equal to value of c minus z is y upon q, so y upon q. So taking cross multiplication we get xq minus yp equal to 0, and this is the required partial differential equation. So which is required partial differential equation. Okay, so which is required PD. Here value of p is by z by x and value of q is by z by y. Okay, p is value of p is by z by x, value of q is by z by y. So this is the required partial differential equation of given sphere which is x square plus y square plus z square is plus z minus c bracket square is equal to a square. Now let's see one more example. Let's see the question. What is the sphere and cone has in common is that they are surfaces of evaluation which have line OZ has axis of the symmetry. All surfaces of revolution with this property are characterized by the equation of the form. What is our equation of the form? Z is equal to x square plus y square, where function is arbitrary. Okay. Now here we will take, I will consider so here what we have given, z is equal to x square plus y square. Z is functions of x and y, right? Now I will take, let u is equal to x square plus y square on, and here what is our z? Z is functions of u. Okay, so let's see the solution. See the solution of this. Now let what we have taken u is x square plus y square, and what is our z? Z is functions of u, right? So z is functions of u and u is x square plus y square. Therefore we have to find partial differential equation. Now for removing arbitrary constant, now this is function, so z is functions of u and u is functions of x and y. Now differentiate z with respect to x and y, then what happen? So, differentiating z with respect to x and y. So here z is function of u and u is function of x and y. So we will use a chain rule. So here we get dava z upon dava x will be, dava z upon dava x will be. So taking derivative of f with respect to u and u with respect to x. So we get dava f by dava u into dava u by dava x, right? So which is equal to, so dava f by dava u, so dava f by dava u which is f dash u, and derivative of u with respect to x, so u has value x square plus y square, so taking derivative of u with respect to x will be twice x, so which is equal to twice x into f dash u. Again differentiating z with respect to y, then so what happen? Dava z by dava y which is equal to, so taking derivative of f with respect to, so first we use a chain rule, so taking derivative of taking derivative of f with respect to u and then u with respect to y, dava u by dava y, so which is equal to dava u upon dava y, so taking derivative of u with respect to y will be twice y into f u which is f dash of u. Therefore call this as equation number 2, call this as equation number 3. Now therefore, but what we have dava z by dava x has value p and dava z by dava y has value q. Remember this value always. Therefore substituting here we get, so p is equal to twice x f dash u, and this is equation number 2, and q is here twice y into f dash u, this is equation number 3. Now to eliminate f dash u between these two equations, then so what can I do for eliminating this? Now dividing 2 by 3, then what we get? Dividing equation 2 by 3, then we get p by q equal to twice x f dash u upon twice y f dash u. So 2 get cancel, which implies that, which remains p by q is equal to 2 get cancel and f dash u get cancel, so we get x upon y, which implies that we get py minus xq which is equal to 0, and this is required partial differential equation, so which is required partial differential equation, which is required PDE, right? Now let's see one more example. Now let's see the example. Surfaces of revolution with z axis as the axis of revolutions are of the form z is equal to f of r and r is x square plus y square raised to half. where f is arbitrary differentiable function. Now let's form the differential equation of this revolution. Now here in this example, here z is functions of r and r is functions of x and y. So see the solution. Now here what is z? Z is f of r and r is under root x square plus y square. Now taking derivative of z with respect to x and y, so differentiating z with respect to x and y. So first differentiate with respect to x, then we get dA by z by dA by x, which is equal to use chain rule, because here z is functions of r and r is functions of x and y. So derivative of z with respect to x is dA by f by dA by f by dA by r, and then dA by r by dA by x, which is equal to, so its derivative will be, so here f with respect to r will be f dash r, and dA by r, derivative of r with respect to x. So we know that derivative of root x is 1 upon 2 root x. So 1 upon 2 root into x square plus y square into derivative of x square plus y square with respect to x. So derivative of x square plus y square with respect to x is 2 into x, right? So which is equal to 2 get cancelled. So we get f dash r into x upon, so value of, so 2 get cancelled, value of square root x square plus y square is r. Therefore we get x upon r into f dash r, that is, so value of dA by z by dA by x is p, but dA by z by dA by x is p and dA by z by dA by y is q. Then we get this equation, p will be x upon r into f dash r. Call this as, so this is equation 1, this is equation number 2. Now again differentiating equation 1 with respect to y, then also second dA by z upon dA by y will be, so taking derivative of z with respect to y, so taking derivative of z with respect to first r, so dA by f by dA by r into dA by r by dA by y, which is equal to dA by f by dA by r, because f is function of which is r, so f dash r into derivative of r with respect to y, so derivative of root x is 1 upon 2 root x, so 2 root into x square plus y square into derivative of x square plus y square with respect to y, so we get twice y, okay. So which is equal to 2 get cancelled, y upon value of root x square plus y square is r, so y upon r into f dash r, and dA by z upon dA by y is q, which implies that q is equal to y upon r into f dash r. So this is equation number 3. Therefore now to eliminate f dash r from these two equations, then what will we get? So here we get, so here we get from equation 2 becomes, 2 implies that equation 2 can be written as p upon x can be written as f dash r by r, and equation 3 implies that q upon y is written as f dash r upon r. So which implies that p by x is equal to f dash r upon r has value q by y, okay. So which is equal to p by, here p by x is equal to, because p by x is equal to f dash r upon r, so value of this is nothing but q upon y. So cross multiplying we get py minus qx is equal to 0, and this is the required partial differential equation. So here p is dA by z by dA by x and q is dA by z by dA by y, so which is required partial differential equation, right? This is the required solution. Now let's see example. Another example is find PDE, find partial differential equation which characterized by equation which characterized by equation. So equation is x square plus y square is equal to z minus c bracket square plus bracket square into tan square alpha, bracket square into tan square alpha represents set of all right circular conics, represents set of all right circular conics whose axis coincide with the line whose axis coincide with the line OZ, where C and Z in this equation, where C and alpha are the parameters. C alpha are parameter, which is the constant. Okay, and to find the partial differential equation of given conic, right circular conic. Okay, now let's see. First, differentiate this equation with respect to x and y and find out its PDE. Let's see. So what is our equation? So equation is x square plus y square is equal minus z minus c bracket square tan square alpha is equal to 0. This is the required equation 1. Now differentiate equation 1 with respect to x and y. Differentiate equation 1 with respect to x and y. Then what happened? So differentiating it with respect to y twice, so x with respect to x, which is twice x, and here minus 2 times z minus c into tan square alpha, and here taking derivative of z with respect to x, we get dA by z by dA by x, which is equal to 0. And for after differentiating this equation with respect to y, we will get twice y. So differentiating x with respect to y will be 0. So twice y minus 2 times z minus c into tan square alpha into dA by z upon dA by y equal to 0. Right? Therefore, we know that value of dA by z by dA by x is p and dA by z by dA by y is q. So we get divided throughout by 2. We get x is equal to, so I will take right side term, z minus c into tan square alpha into p, and this can be written as, after dividing by 2, we get y is equal to z minus c into tan square alpha into q. So this is equation 2. This is equation number 3. Now to removing tan square alpha and c, therefore removing parameter alpha and c, therefore we get the equation number 2 can be written as equation 2 implies that x upon p is written as z minus c bracket square into z minus c into tan square alpha, and third equation can be written as y upon q is equal to z minus c into tan square alpha. So here z minus c tan square alpha, and here is z minus c tan square alpha. So x minus p is equal to z minus c tan square alpha has value y upon q. So we get here, we remove terms parameters c and alpha, therefore we get required PDE, right? So here x upon p is equal to value of z minus c tan square alpha is y upon q. Substituting this, we get x upon p is equal to y upon q. So cross multiplying, we get xq minus yp is equal to 0, and which is the required partial differential equation. Which is the required partial differential equation. Okay.